Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Blazekiller, and today we are back with another video. In today's video, I am going to be showing y'all how to make flashing lights in Lumber Tycoon 2. Flashing lights, flickering lights, they have a whole bunch of uses in this game, and I'm going to be giving y'all some ideas for them at the end of this video. But first, how to make flashing lights, how to make flickering lights. Essentially, first, you're going to need to go to the tropics biome. So take the ferry, go over there, and then follow the path to Link's Logic. And you're going to find in that store a signal delay as well as a signal inverter. Be careful, there's also a signal sustain. It's going to have an hourglass on it. Make sure this has a clock on it, a stopwatch on it. And then this one obviously is a signal inverter. Hopefully you will be able to find both of these things. Also, while you're there, you can pick up some neon wires. Neon wires are only found in Link's Logic, or you can just use normal wires, depending on what you're trying to use this for. Again, I'll give you some applications for this later on. But essentially, make sure your arrows are pointing in the same direction. So I'm going to actually have to reverse this. And unfortunately, you can't actually directly attach this. You can see how it's not exactly attaching. So we're going to have to use a wire first to attach these two. I didn't even turn this around first, did I? There we go. Okay. So then attach these two. As so. And then you can use another wire to grab the end of this one and attach it to the beginning of this one, and leave a little space on either, well, probably the left side, because you're going to be attaching something else from that point for your flashing lights. You know, whatever it'd be like a neon light, or maybe it'd just be a normal wire, depending again what you're using it for. And you can see how kind of this works. You know, you can adjust the signal delay to be, this is maximum delay right now. You can see it's flashing every few seconds, or you can do a minimum delay, where it flashes, you know, every, a few times a second probably. And then from there you can add on neon wires of your choice. Say you wanted to make an open sign. I kind of made one over here. Let me just quickly reattach this so you can see how that might work. You know, it's not very neat, but you get the point. It's an open sign. You can put this in the front of your store, for instance. And then for me, this would be probably too frequently flashing, so I'm gonna adjust that. Another idea I thought of is like a haunted house. That would be super cool. You know, these are kind of giving me this is very visually stimulating. Let me go over here for a second. You can go make a haunted house with this, where you attach you know, this mechanism to a whole your whole light system in your haunted house. You can not only have lights flickering in that house, you can also have doors opening and closing, and you can use all of these different light fixtures. These I found in fancy furnishings across in the safari biome. You can use a lamp, or a floodlight, or a wall light, floor lamp, etc. Work light. These things are also found in fancy furnishings. You have the spooky icicle lights, the candy cane icicle lights, as well as just the normal icicle lights, I believe is the name of this. And then, of course, there are a whole bunch of other things that you can use this for. I mean, you can attach this to your car spawner if you want to try to get a pink car or a pink truck. You don't want to have to spam it. You can attach this system to that. And you can attach this to anything else that uses an input, like fireworks, for instance. However, I would not do fireworks, as it can lag the server pretty badly. So one little quick heads up is this system is going to depend on how laggy the server is. So if the server gets laggy, this whole process might look a lot different. This might stay on for longer than it is currently. This might, you know, take longer to load up than it currently does. So if your server is laggy, that's going to be an issue, potentially. But again, servers kind of spike in terms of lag, so the system should return back to normal pretty soon. Okay, I mentioned I'd give you some more applications. I just gave you some, but I could attach this whole thing to my Christmas tree, making a light up Christmas tree. I can make whole like attractions or theme park rides with these flashing lights. I can make a scoreboard or a timer with them. I mentioned a haunted house already, or a haunted maze, or some sort of escape room, or an arcade or a carnival game you might be able to use this for. Or, you know, a runway or a landing strip. Say you're building an airport. You can use these for warning or hazard lights, strobe lights for, you know, stages. You can build like a dance floor or a disco floor, for instance. You can use this for your disco ball, or like emergency vehicle lights. Again, an open sign is an option. So hopefully that gave you just a few ideas of how you can use these in your builds. really this system in general, how you can use this in your builds. There's a few ways you can build flashing lights, but this I found the most versatile in terms of how customizable it is. You know, how long you can have it sustained, how short you can have it sustained, and essentially it's just a very simple system. Make sure your arrows are pointing in the same direction. You got a signal inverter, signal delay, attach it here, and then your output is going to be here, and you can use this output however you like. So pretty simple video. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you can use this in some of your builds, or maybe just in your base in general. Maybe for an open sign for your shop. That's probably the most obvious option or idea for this. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something new. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell for me so that you'll be notified whenever I do upload a new video. I'll see you guys in next week's video. Peace out.